Even a single wrong pair of shoes can be the reason you fall, break a bone, and end up bedridden. For young people, a fall might just be a minor slip, but for the elderly, it could mark the beginning of a series of tragedies, losing the ability to walk, mental breakdown, becoming dependent on others, and even losing dignity and independence at the end of life. The scary part is sometimes the disaster starts with something as harmless looking as a pair of shoes. According to healthcare statistics, each year more than 300,000 elderly people are hospitalized due to falls, and nearly 45% of these cases are directly related to wearing the wrong footwear. In this video, I will expose 9 serious mistakes when choosing shoes for older adults. Mistakes that are common but extremely dangerous, and that many people are still making. This is not just about aesthetics or personal taste. It is a matter of life and death, of preserving dignity and independence in the later stages of life. And most importantly, I will reveal 3 simple but powerful solutions to keep your loved one's feet stable, strong, and healthy, no matter how many years go by, no matter how much strength declines. Before we dive in, leave a positive affirmation in the comments below as a promise to yourself. Something like, "I choose safety and stability every day," or any wish that inspires you. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on any content that helps you live a healthier, more active, and happier life. Together, we can create a community full of positive energy. So which shoes seem harmless but are silently damaging seniors' health every day? The answers are coming right up. 1. Flip-flops. Flip-flops are often chosen because they are easy to wear, breathable, and convenient. However, they are completely unsuitable for elderly people because they lack the basic support elements needed to protect the feet. The first thing to know is that flip-flops do not have any arch support, the most crucial part for maintaining the natural structure and stability of the foot. Without this support, every step puts incorrect pressure on the soles, which over time leads to plantar fasciitis, a sharp heel pain especially noticeable when stepping out of bed in the morning. This pain can persist for months if not treated. Not only that, because flip-flops do not secure the heel, wearers often have to curl their toes to keep the sandals on, causing an unnatural gait. As a result, body weight is not evenly distributed, putting extra pressure on the knees, hips, and spine. This is why many elderly individuals suffer from persistent back and hip pain, without understanding why. Additionally, flip-flops typically have thin, slippery soles without proper grip, significantly increasing the risk of slipping, especially on tiled floors, wet surfaces, or in bathrooms. For seniors, even a minor fall can cause serious consequences, like hip fractures, brain hemorrhages, or permanent loss of mobility. The advice is clear: seniors should avoid wearing flip-flops. Instead, opt for sandals with backstraps, slip-resistant soles, and cushioned arch support. This choice offers much better protection and stability with every step. 2. Stiff leather shoes that squeeze the feet. Many seniors still cling to the habit of wearing classic leather shoes that look formal and sturdy. However, few realize that our feet continue to change shape with age. As we get older, feet tend to spread wider, lose natural padding, and have more fragile bones. Leather shoes, which are rigid and inflexible, easily become foot clamps that squeeze sensitive, aging feet. A pair of shoes that once fit perfectly in youth can now be painfully tight. Forcing your feet into them can cause pinching foot edge, bruising, pain, and numbness, especially after long periods of wear. For those with peripheral neuropathy, often seen in individuals with diabetes or poor circulation, continuous pressure from tight shoes can worsen numbness, loss of sensation, or even cause ulcers. Moreover, stiff leather soles usually lack shock-absorbing padding, meaning every step sends the impact force straight back up to the knees and spine. Over time, this leads to heel pain, aching knees, or lower back discomfort. A common mistake is not remeasuring foot size after the age of 60. Experts say that foot size can increase by several millimeters over the years. Therefore, to avoid pain and foot deformities, it is crucial to measure your feet regularly and choose shoes with wide toe boxes, soft leather cushioned insoles, and clear arch support. Choosing the right shoes does not just make walking more comfortable, it also helps prevent chronic musculoskeletal issues common in the elderly. 3 shoes with slippery soles. Many stylish shoes feel lightweight and fashionable, but have dangerously slippery soles, especially those made with leather soles. Fashion shoes or shoes crafted from hard plastics without anti-slip patterns. For younger people, this might not seem too serious, but for older adults, a single slip can lead to unimaginable consequences. Slippery soles can reduce traction by up to 75% compared to soles with treads or soft rubber. This becomes extremely dangerous when walking on glossy tiles, wet floors, or outdoor surfaces with moss or fallen leaves, where the ground is already slippery. In fact, many falls among seniors start from just a few drops of water or a slightly damp step. Once balance is lost, elderly reflexes are not quick enough to recover like they were in youth. Falls can result in fractured hips, broken wrists, head injuries, or brain hemorrhages. Injuries often requiring surgery and possibly leading to permanent mobility loss. Therefore, when choosing shoes, do not just look at style. Turn the shoe over and inspect the sole. If it is too smooth, shiny, or lacks deep grooves, it is better not to use it. Prioritize shoes with soft rubber soles, high friction and patterned treads such as waves or grid shapes. Especially for indoor shoes, make sure the soles do not leave skid marks on tiles or wooden floors. 4. Worn-out sneakers. Sneakers are generally a good choice for the elderly when selected carefully. They usually offer thick soles, solid support and stability with every step. However, sneakers that have been worn for a long time, even if they still look good on the outside, lose their ability to absorb shock and support. The foot studies show that after about 6 months of regular use, the cushioning inside sneakers can lose up to 40% of its shock absorption ability. This means that with every step, the force impacting the knees, hips, and spine is no longer cushioned, leading to chronic knee pain, hip fatigue, or lower back pain, all very common issues among seniors. The danger is that the sneakers may still appear clean, unripped, and intact, so many assume they are still fine. But in reality, the crucial cushioning layers inside have been compressed, deformed, or lost elasticity. It is similar to a mattress that looks new on the outside, but causes back pain because the inner padding is flattened. Additionally, worn sneakers often have unevenly worn soles, causing foot posture misalignment and imbalanced walking. This silently increases the risk of ankle twists or stumbles, even on flat surfaces. 5. High heels. Many seniors still wear high heels when going out attending ceremonies, or simply because they feel more polished and presentable. Some may think that 2-inch heels are harmless. However, with aging foot structures, even this small elevation can have a huge impact on health. Wearing high heels shifts the body's entire weight onto the balls of the feet, putting enormous pressure on the toe bones and joints. This not only causes pain, but also leads to conditions like bunions, toe joint arthritis, and thickened skin under the toes. Even worse is the effect on overall posture. The shifted center of gravity forces the spine to curve slightly to compensate, triggering changes in the hips and knees. Over time, this leads to chronic back pain, knee fatigue, and hip joint misalignment, symptoms that are much harder to recover from at an older age. Furthermore, high heels have small contact areas, with the ground greatly increasing the risk of losing balance. Slipping, twisting an ankle, or falling backward becomes very easy, especially when walking downhill on uneven surfaces or descending stairs. Instead of high heels, it is better to choose low-heeled, wide-base sturdy shoes with soft soles, good arch support, and wide toe boxes that do not squeeze the toes. This way you can stay elegant while still protecting your feet and overall health. 6. Walking barefoot at home. Many people believe that walking barefoot indoors is a good way to relax the feet, keep them cool, natural, and even good for circulation. However, for seniors, this habit can actually pose hidden dangers that few people realize. In fact, the risk of falling when walking barefoot at home can increase by up to 37%. Bare feet have no protective layer, making it easy to slip even on a clean floor. A slightly cold or damp surface, or even a single thin hair, can cause a loss of balance if you are not paying close attention. For those with diabetes, arthritis, or reduced foot sensation, walking barefoot becomes even more hazardous. These conditions make it harder to notice temperature changes, small obstacles, or sudden shifts when moving from a tile floor to carpet. The consequences are not just falls, but can include burns, skin tears, infections, or injuries that you might not even feel in time to react. Additionally, many people overlook the fact that floors often have very cold spots, especially early in the morning or late at night. Regularly walking barefoot on cold floors can cause blood vessels in the feet to constrict, suddenly leading to muscle cramps, foot pain, and worsening arthritis symptoms. A safer alternative is to wear specialized indoor slippers that are soft, lightweight, and insulated against the floor. They protect the feet from minor bumps, help retain warmth when needed, and still provide a comfortable walking experience. 7. Indoor slippers without heel support. Backless slippers might seem very convenient, especially if you want to avoid bending down or tying laces. However, this type of slipper is one of the leading causes of indoor falls among older adults. When wearing backless slippers, the heel is not secured, so every step lacks stability. The ankle has to work harder to maintain balance, and if the floor is even slightly slippery, or if you walk quickly, it is very easy to slip, twist your foot, or lose momentum. According to several studies, this type of footwear can reduce ankle stability by up to 65%. Moreover, because backless slippers do not hug the heel, your steps often become shorter, resulting in a shuffling gait. Over time, this habit can strain the calf muscles, cause knee pain, and even impact spinal alignment. If you have ever experienced sudden cramps after wearing slip-on slippers around the house, this could be the reason. Another important point is that the soles of these slippers are usually thin, flat, and have little traction. Indoors, especially on tiled floors, in bathrooms or stone-tiled hallways, slipping due to just a few drops of water or a slightly damp surface is very common. The best choice is to opt for slippers with back straps that secure the heel fit snugly without squeezing the foot. Have non-slip soles with deep grooves, and if possible include arch support to reduce pressure on the feet. This is not just about comfort. It is an investment in daily safety and stability. 8. Using one pair of shoes for every activity. Many people have the habit of picking one all-purpose pair of shoes to wear everywhere, from morning exercise walks to gardening, grocery shopping, attending church services, and even inside the house. It sounds economical and convenient, but in reality, this is one of the hidden reasons for imbalance and decreased durability of both the shoes and your feet. Each daily activity demands different movements, weight distributions, and surface interactions. For example, when brisk walking or exercising, your feet need shoes with high elasticity and strong arch and heel support. When gardening, you need soles with excellent grip that resist slipping and mud. For indoor use, you need shoes that are lightweight, cushioned, and flexible. One single pair of shoes simply cannot meet all these needs at once. Using one pair for every activity causes uneven wear, loss of balance, and reduced protective function. Many people feel aches and pains without realizing that the cause is an overloaded pair of shoes that have been compressed and twisted from misuse. Moreover, wearing outdoor shoes inside the house can bring in dust bacteria or chemicals, unintentionally polluting the living space, a particularly serious issue for those with weakened immune systems. 9. Buying shoes. Just because they are cheap. A lot of people choose shoes solely based on the criteria of cheap, easy to buy, readily available. Shoes sold for just a few dozen dollars, sometimes even under $20 at clearance sales. Flea markets or quick online deals may seem like bargains, but the real cost is paid in the health of your feet and your overall quality of life. Cheap shoes usually lack critical technical features, First, they often provide no arch support, causing pressure to concentrate on inappropriate points, leading to heel pain and foot fatigue. Second, the heel structure is not shaped correctly, resulting in foot misalignment that eventually affects the ankle and knees. Third, the soles are often made from hard, poorly elastic materials, turning each step into a minor impact with the ground. Many people find that after a few months of wearing cheap shoes, they start to suffer from lower back pain, calf muscle fatigue, or a stiffening feeling in their heels. This is actually a sign of plantar tissue damage, where the heels are no longer protected, leading to calluses, heel inflammation, or hip tightness, all originating from poor footwear choices. Even more concerning is that cheap shoes rarely undergo technical testing and often lack standards for traction, anti-slip properties, or safe materials. Wearing them long-term not only affects your gait, but also reduces your sense of balance greatly, increasing the risk of falling in even the simplest situations. Instead of buying a pair of shoes just because they are on sale, take a careful look at their arch support stability, heel cushioning, sole traction, and internal materials. There are many reputable brands that produce shoes specifically designed for seniors at reasonable prices with safe and durable designs. A good pair of shoes will not only make walking easier, but also protect your joints, posture, and independence every single day. After learning about the 9 common mistakes that gradually weaken our feet and increase the risk of falls, now it is time for me to share with you the 3 most important solutions that every senior should apply. 1. Use insoles and corrective orthotics. Not everyone has the means to buy a perfect pair of shoes, but luckily, by simply adding the right insoles or orthotics, even your old shoes can become much better. Orthotics are specially designed inserts that support the feet, particularly the arch and heel areas. There are many types of orthotics available, and heat-moldable orthotics are a very effective yet affordable option. You just heat them up and step on them to mold to the exact shape of your foot. Although they cost only about 20 to 30% compared to specialized medical orthotics that can run up to $400, they can improve foot support by 70 to 80%, making them a very worthwhile investment. Additionally, simple gel pads or arch-boosting insoles can help reduce heel pain, relieve foot fatigue, and support a more stable walking posture, especially for those who are used to wearing soft shoes or shoes without cushioning. If you have Medicare insurance, ask your doctor about prescribing therapeutic orthotics, specifically for fall prevention. In many cases, the cost can be partially or fully covered, allowing you to access high-quality inserts without spending a lot of money. 2. Get a professional foot measurement at a specialized shoe store. Here is a fact not many people know: over 80% of adults are wearing the wrong shoe size, and the percentage is even higher among seniors. The main reason is that most of us only pay attention to the number size, like 8, 9, or 10, and ignore other crucial factors such as foot width, arch height, gait posture, and pressure points on the heel and toes. Especially as we age, our feet are no longer the same. They tend to spread wider, the heels become flatter, the soft tissue thins out, and many people experience slight deformities from bone and joint conditions. This makes professional foot measurement at a specialized shoe store extremely important. At these stores, they not only measure the length of your foot, but also analyze your walking gait, checking whether your heel tilts or if your toes splay outward. Based on this, they can recommend shoes with the right design for you. Well-fitted shoes not only make walking more comfortable, but also distribute weight correctly, reduce the risk of back pain and knee aches, and help maintain better balance. Some stores even let you walk on a pressure mapping machine to pinpoint exactly where your feet bear the most load. This information is very helpful for choosing the right insole, even if you are not buying new shoes immediately. Do not hesitate to invest in a proper foot measurement, because your feet support your entire body, and they deserve the right care. 3. Apply the threezone shoe system. This is the simplest way to avoid wearing the wrong shoes, prevent foot fatigue, and maintain good balance. Divide your daily activities into 3 zones, and assign a specific pair of shoes to each. This is called the threezone shoe system. Zone 1, indoor shoes. This is the pair you wear the most from the moment you wake up until you go to bed. Choose a pair that is lightweight, slip-resistant, has back straps to secure the heel, a soft sole, and hugs the foot without being too tight. These shoes help you move comfortably and avoid tripping whether you are in the bathroom, kitchen, or living room. Zone 2. Walking and daily activity shoes. These are for going out shopping, taking strolls, visiting temples or churches, and other casual outings. This type of shoe should have excellent shock absorption, strong arch support, and sturdy ankle collars for protection. Look for walking shoes or lifestyle sneakers designed specifically for seniors, and avoid lightweight, fashion sneakers that lack technical structure. Zone 3. Special activity shoes. When you are gardening, exercising more intensely, practicing Tai Chi, or participating in outdoor club activities, you need another kind of shoe. These shoes should have stronger traction soles that can handle dirt, water, gravel, and prolonged activity. If you wear ordinary walking shoes for outdoor gardening or vigorous exercise, they can wear out unevenly, break down quickly, and fail to protect your feet properly. Dividing your shoes by activity zone does not cost more. It actually extends the lifespan of your shoes, protects your feet in every situation, and most importantly, ensures absolute safety throughout your daily routines. A proper pair of shoes does not just make walking easier, it also helps you maintain your independence, dignity, and quality of life. Good shoes protect you from hidden dangers like slipping, arthritis, flare-ups, or spine problems, the very issues that can quietly wear down your health day by day. If you remember just one thing today, remember this: shoes are not just for walking, they are the foundation for safety and freedom in old age. Right now, take a moment to check the shoes you are wearing. Are they still sturdy? Do they still support your arches? Are the heels worn unevenly? Do you feel stable when standing for long periods or walking long distances? Do not wait until you feel pain. Take action first. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and loved ones over 60 years old. You might be helping them avoid a hidden accident. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a positive affirmation in the comments to open the door to a safer future. For example, I choose stability for my golden years, or anything you want to affirm for a healthier life starting today. Let us work together to build a dynamic, knowledgeable senior community that actively protects health with every step.